highly skilled Level 2 rope access worker, decides to try his hand in the wind industry.
I want turbines. I want to climb the biggest turbines in the world, all over the world.
And get his Level 3 certification so he can climb 300-foot tall towers.
The difference between a Level 2 and a Level 3 would be sort of like, there's a difference between a Mustang and a Ferrari. The Ferrari's top of the line.
But his first climb puts him in a dangerous situation in a foreign country.
The loaded shotgun between us, I don't know if he's got the safety on or not.
Traveling the wild world of wind and dangling from ropes hundreds of feet in the air. These intrepid adventurers brave the elements to harness the power of wind. They are turbine cowboys. Sunrise in Tehachapi, California, and Manny Williams is on a mission. He's already proven himself as a Level 2 rope access worker in other industries. Now he wants to become a turbine cowboy. He's enlisted the help of veteran Alex Mulder, who's given Manny a one-on-one training session to get him ready for his Level 3 certification test.
We're gonna go up onto this 80-foot tower here just to get a little time on some ropes. What we want to do is get out to a larger scale tower for Manny to get his last bit of training in.
Manny must pass his Level 3 certification so he can take his career to the next level and start working in the wind industry.
The first little section here, it's kind of offset a little bit, so it is kind of a little bit awkward. It's good that you got previous experience in other aspects of this industry.
In rope access, I've hung off of bridges all over the country, inspecting dams all over the country, roller coasters and refineries. Now that I'm at the top, as far as I can go in rope access, I want turbines. I want to climb the biggest turbines in the world, all over the world. What made me get into rope access was I had just had my second child, and I was trying to make ends meet, and it was just really rough. I needed to make a change, and I was surfing around on the internet and saw some guys rappelling off a bridge, and I was like, that's for me. It satisfies thrill issues that I have, and it's been the greatest opportunity. And I'm glad because my family will get to live better, and I'll be able to provide for them more, and that's what it's all about for me.
Manny has a lot of confidence in his skills. I have confidence in his skills. You know, he's done the bridge work, buildings, but wind turbines are a little bit different structure.
Even though I have some pretty extensive experience in rope access, you always have to make sure that you keep your head level and don't ever think that that you're bigger than the ropes or bigger than the fall, because the ground is still there and gravity's still working.
We're just going to come out here and continue doing some training.
Sounds good.
Our description of hazards,
right.
We got falling, so gravity-induced injury or death.
Yeah.
Drop tools or materials. We're going to have our exclusion zone here.
Yeah.
So we don't have the potential to drop anything on anybody. Been in this industry for a little over 6 years now. I got into it after I was in the military. I really had no idea what a wind turbine was. I went through my interview process. A week later, they sent me through some tower rescue training and the first aid CPR and got my OSHA certification. I based my career off of safety and teaching other people how to be safe when working at height. We're gonna go up on top. We're gonna do a edge negotiation, which he's gonna have to do when we do get to go out and do his final out in the field, either on the nacelle or nose cone. Definitely new hazards that I want to make Manny aware of, just so he's prepared, so he stays safe. In wind, they recommend fall factor 2 lanyards. Yeah. With these, we want to make sure when we're on top of the nacelle, we don't tie off twice. Each one of these has its own energy absorber. Typically, the nacelle is a little bit harder just because you got a big surface, and when you go over that edge, you know, the ropes are going to try and pin you down to the side. So we're just going to practice just doing some edge negotiations. It's windy, as usual. We had a lull in the wind, so we took advantage of it.
The higher you go, the faster the wind. Even on these 80-foot training towers, Manny and Alex are exposed to wind up to 20 miles an hour. Manny is unfazed by the wind, and thanks to Alex, he's now comfortable negotiating the edge of the nacelle. Tomorrow's Level 3 certification should be no problem.
Man, I think I'm ready for tomorrow.
I think you're good to go. right, well, let's clean it up and get out of here. Good day.
Yeah. Well, all done for the day. And spent all day rehearsing, going over and over and over all the climbing techniques I'm going to have to use tomorrow to get over in the cell and negotiate those edges. Everything went pretty smooth today, so it should be pretty smooth tomorrow. Time to go talk to my wife and kids and let them know tomorrow's the day. You know, I'm really missing my family. It gets hard sometimes being away. That's really hard for my wife because she's like a single parent. Before I started pursuing this industry, the longest I ever been away from her was like 2 or 3 days. Hi, guys.
Hi, Daddy.
How's it going?
Good. Did you work on the turbines?
Well, we got to climb around on them, and going over this side was a little tricky, but we got through it today, and so tomorrow should be no big deal.
You always say that about a test.
I know. I'm slick like that.
I know you're. Some people test well.
And it's really hard because I really miss my babies. I miss a lot of important moments. I miss most birthdays and anniversaries, and it seems such a high cost to pay, but we love each other, and we want to do better things for our children, so we're both just willing to make the sacrifice. I've been here for a while now, getting all this training done, and when I pass this test tomorrow, it's going to be able to put me into a brand new industry, an industry that's growing and booming, and it's going to give me an opportunity to do even more of what I love. And that's what we've been working for our whole lives.
The big day is here, and Manny starts his grueling 12-hour Level 3 certification test.
The difference between a Level 2 and a Level 3 would be sort of like there's a difference between a Ford Mustang and a Ferrari. You know, both fast cars, but, you know, the Ferrari's top of the line. That's what we're going for here, all of us.
First, Manny has to perform a rescue on a mock tower. He must maneuver a casualty, 200 pounds of dead weight that simulates an injured tech, to a safe zone determined by his instructors.
The goal of this final rescue is to lift up our casualty and to ultimately be able to maneuver them wherever we wanted and to place them exactly where we wanted. It's pretty technical what we're doing here. It's not something the firemen do.
Manny must pass this test before he's allowed to rappel down the blades of a 300-foot tower.
A couple more pulls will be good. I've never had any other experience in my life that I enjoy more than being on the ropes. And even though I have to be away from my family, the big payoff is coming after I pass my test.
How'd the climb go?
Well, just looking over Manny's evaluation.
All right, well, when you get done, send it to me, okay?
Will do.
Thanks. My father was a ranch manager. He managed the Loop Ranch all of my life. As I was growing up, I always thought I was going to be a cowboy. And then after high school, I realized cowboys don't eat so well, and I had to go find another line of work, and took into wind turbine technician.
But Alex wants me to go see Merritt. I'm a little nervous about that because I'm supposed to be taking my big test, and so we'll see what's going on. Alex said he wanted to talk to me.
How'd your climb go?
Oh, and good, man. I'm ready to take the test.
Well, that's kind of what I want to talk to you about.
Manny Williams has just completed the first phase of his Level 3 certification. He's preparing for the final test, rappelling from a 300-foot tower. Before Manny can climb the tower, he first has to meet with training manager Merritt Mays.
Alex wants me to go see Merritt. A little nervous about that. Alex said he wanted to talk to me.
How'd your climb go?
Oh, and good, man. I'm ready to take the test.
Well, that's kind of what I want to talk to you about. Alex did your assessment. He said you did very well, but I think your skills are going to transfer directly over to the wind. I mean, you've already got what they need, just a little bit of polishing and you're there. So how do you feel about OJT?
On the job?
On-job training, yeah. You're going to be learning the ropes, on the ropes, basically. You get to see all sorts of different types of places. Do you have your passport?
Where am I going?
Well,
Manny and Alex head to Mexico to perform some blade inspections and get Manny certified as a Level 3 wind worker.
I was thinking like Holland, Spain, Portugal. any place but here.
The rumors of violence and kidnappings in Mexico have Manny apprehensive, but it's the road that leads up to the turbine farm that has Manny scared out of his mind with narrow passes and steep drop-offs. One wrong turn could spell the end for Manny and Alex.
I'll do anything, man. If it's a thrill, I'm going for it. Anything, I'll try it. But being in a vehicle on an edge like this is not my cup of tea, man. Oh my God. Take a look at that, dude. Oh, okay. We have right here about 35 feet of road where we're not at the edge, and then we're right back in it. And just being so close to the edge at times and rocks falling off into the canyon was really hairy, man.
So I was feeling the same way as him, sitting next to our bodyguard with a loaded shotgun between us. I don't know if he's got the safety on or not. I was thinking we're gonna hit a bump and he was gonna shoot a hole through the ceiling or take off a foot.
It looks like we're heading to certain doom.
Oh man, why did I agree to do this? Looking for the road, seeing if it's gonna get any better, but it seems like it's
looking
like
thinner.
Thinner, and it's getting more sketchy.
During their treacherous drive to the wind farm, Manny and Alex's bodyguard sees something that he doesn't like.
Hector, our bodyguards, he said, stop the car.
Hector saw a cairn, an organized stack of rocks.
Homeboy don't like what may be ahead.
This could mean one of two things: a dangerous curve ahead, or you are about to enter violent gang territory.
The road itself, being as bumpy as it was and as the crazy turns and huge cliffs, was pretty bad, but there's a stack of rocks right in the middle of the road, signifying something. Somebody put it there for a reason. He thinks it's a little suspicious why those are stacked up right there, so definitely a little nerve-wracking.
So what we need, the cartel swooping in to kidnap some rope access guys.
Either way, it's a really unsettling situation.
Not good?
No me gusta.
Not good. First thing I thought it was my family, and then immediately it was to stay behind the car.
On their way up a treacherous mountain road to inspect a wind farm in Mexico, rookie Manny Williams and veteran Alex Mulder are anxiously waiting for their bodyguard to find out if the warning sign he found in the road was left by a good Samaritan or violent gang members.
Our bodyguards, he said, stop the car.
There's a stack of rocks right in the middle of the road, signifying somebody put it there for a reason. He thinks it's a little suspicious why those are stacked up right there.
The armed guard, Hector, decided to fire a warning. If someone was waiting to ambush the techs, they now know they are armed. Fortunately, there's no confrontation, and the group continues cautiously up the steep mountain road.
Oh, man. This is just crazy, man. And the whole time you're thinking, well, where the heck are we going? We're riding on the edge, literally, of life and death, trying to get to the site.
That was the craziest drive I've ever experienced, by far.
It's been an adventure since the start.
We made it up safe. Our driver, he was awesome. I wouldn't even made it through the ravine with all the rocks. He was good. Once we got out there, it was beautiful. I mean, just a really great place to be.
Hi, guys.
I'm
Gabriel.
Nice to meet you, Gabriel.
Gabriel, I'm Alex. Nice to meet you.
It's a really nice place you have here. We got out there and got to meet those guys that were there, and they were just awesome.
Yep. That's it. Ready to go? Let's do it.
Seeing La Rumorosa just spread out and these turbines just majestically sitting in the middle of it was awesome.
On the way down to the turbines, Gabriel takes Manny and Alex to see wind farm manager David Munoz so they can learn firsthand how their wind work is helping the community of La Rumorosa.
Thank you guys for coming.
Thanks for having us, David.
Thanks for having us out.
It's very important for us to keep those blades running. You know, these machines are helping 35,000 families here in Cali.
That's great.
At the end of the day, it's about helping these people out with their electricity bills. Como, ¿cuánto se ahorra más o menos?
Pues yo creo que nos ahorramos el 50%.
So they're saving like 50% of their electricity bills.
Muchas gracias, igualmente para todos ustedes.
Fantastic to meet you.
You guys helping us out with these blades and keeping them turning is great. It's essential for these families.
Now that Manny has seen the impact his work will have on the community of La Rumorosa, he's even more excited to begin working in the wind industry.
See, now I'm starting to feel a little nervous. We're getting ready to do my first drop off the turbine. Getting ready to do the first big climb, and excited to get this thing going.
It's a little windy. Tower's swaying around a little bit.
Hold on a second. How thick is this wire here?
You put it on upside down. He did a rookie maneuver right there. Took his lat safe and he put it on upside down. If you've never seen one, they are a little bit tricky, but he's not going to live that one down.
Just a little snafu.
Manny and Alex ascend the tower to begin Manny's first rappel down a 300-foot tall wind turbine.
Red hot and rolling. Let's just do a quick buddy check, make sure we got everything. Look me over, see if you see anything that needs to get changed up.
Helmet, harness, check the back stitching.
At these heights, the only thing standing between you and a potentially fatal injury is your training and your equipment. There's no more room for rookie mistakes.
This here is where your heart starts racing.
With wind approaching 30 miles an hour, Manny's going to have to be at the top of his game.
This is Manny's first job. This is trial by fire. If it doesn't work out well, who's to say if he'll stay in the wind industry or not?
That's the thing that's really, really different. And it was really real being up there, was being exposed, you know?
Yeah.
Because working offshore, working in the refinery on the bridges or something, I mean, there's always a wall to pressure, you know what I mean? Or there's always something, and a lot more susceptible to the wind.
Yeah, the blade was moving quite a bit on some of those. We were just holding on to it, just riding it, basically.
I think I did pretty well in it. I mean, for them just sending me out on my first big drop, I see how I did, and actually putting it to work, I think I did pretty good.
Manny has completed his first blade inspection and successfully rappelled down a 300-foot turbine. But he's not out of the woods yet. Safety expert Brent Burnson is on his way to La Rumorosa to give Manny his final exam.
Is that Brent? What's Brent doing out here?
In La Rumorosa, Mexico, turbine cowboy wannabe Manny Williams has successfully completed the first part of his rope access test, performing a blade inspection and successfully rappelling down a 300-foot tower. Safety expert Brent Burnson has arrived to give Manny his final exam.
What's up, Brent?
What's up, boys?
Not much. Just missed Manny's first blade inspection.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
How'd it go?
Badass,
Congratulations,
dude.
buddy.
Thanks, man.
Alex? Well, we're going to set up a rebelay. It's for a rope access technician. It's, it's one-on-one stuff, but it's a little different when you're 300 feet in the air and the wind's blowing.
28, 29 miles per hour.
It's going to be a little more technical, a little more nerve-wracking with nothing to grab onto.
A rope rebelay and rope access, it's used to get under and around objects or structure. Once we throw our ropes over, rebelay them back up into the nacelle, so now we have ropes looped under the nacelle. We can use those ropes to access underneath the turbine and inspect and do work if we need to repair something.
Got another set of ropes below the nacelle running underneath there. They're going to transfer onto those ropes and then work their way from the bottom of the nacelle back up through the tool hatch.
That was awesome.
Yeah, Manny.
There you go, Manny.
that's a very simple rebelay. That's what we did. Kind of in a tough position, but now we just use that technique and we go to the front of the nacelle, we go to the other side of the nacelle, and then inspecting the last weld section of the tower. Alex, we're rigged up. Let's go ahead and send Manny up the ropes. We're burning daylight. The reason I sent Manny up, he has background in weld and x-ray testing.
And that's where my expertise comes in. Most of the jobs I've been hired for are specifically to do high-tech inspections and weld inspections. It's nice now to be able to go sort of from the student to the teacher and to be able to show him what I can do.
Manny passed his level 3 certification with flying colors. Now he's officially a member of the Turbine Cowboy Club.
So he did phenomenal. If I had it my way, we'd work on ropes all the time together.
The best part was knowing that that's going to be my work. I'm thinking about my family right now. This is really awesome. I wish that I could capture this moment in a pill or something and show it to my kids.